Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's been a while. I'm your host, Patson, and for today's video, we will be doing something different to what you are used to seeing on this channel. But I just really wanted to share this video I found on TikTok, and we will see exactly how to ruin a marriage in just 2 short videos. Let's begin.
I'm a little pissy. I get this text from my father-in-law. My father-in-law, not my husband, my father-in-law. I get this. Mind you, I did not build this house. My husband and my father-in-law built it, mainly my husband. I am very grateful for that.
Grateful? At the beginning of the video, she literally just said she was pissed off. Let's listen to that again.
I'm a little pissy.
And for those of you who are just listening, not watching, I will be reading her father-in-law's exact message to her. When you get home tonight, I need for you to clean off all of the kitchen counters, put the tools in the utility room, put the trash on the front porch, and sweep and vacuum all of the hard surface floors. That would help Jake and I for tomorrow. Thank you very much in advance. You're the best. So based on that text message, her father-in-law was very respectful in my opinion. He didn't say, "Hey bitch, clean the house like the idiot woman you are." No, he didn't say anything misogynistic or mean. He just asked her to help them out. Because, they are literally building their house. How is that grateful? A true grateful person will help out, will try not to be a burden to the people building their home for free, and pull their own weight. That is what a truly grateful and reasonable person would do.
But this is what I come home to after working an entire shift on my feet all day that I now have to clean, even though I did not make this mess.
Now, I don't know exactly what this lady does for a living, but based on her TikTok videos, she seems to be some sort of hairdresser. Yes, I understand that standing all day and dealing with customers is really tiresome. I know I used to wait tables. But speaking of work, I have a question. Where is her husband in this video? From the looks of it, she's the only one at home right now. Could it be possible that her husband is also working? So she's complaining about being asked to clean up after her shift while her husband is at work after building parts of their house. Sure, it's not a mess that she made, but that's not the point. It's about pulling your own weight in the relationship. It's called a partnership, and that is what a marriage is. And even if you don't finish the workload when your husband gets home from work, I'm sure he will be glad with the progress that you made and will be happy to help you finish up so you two can spend some time together.
Look at it. I now have to pick up everything off the floor, all of it. I have to clean this entire island, put all of their tools away, clean the entire, everything off the floor. I have to get all of this. This is sawdust because they decided to cut things inside my house. And I have to get this all done tonight before my husband gets home so I can spend time with him.
From what this lady has showed us in the video, it's not a big mess at all. An hour, maybe an hour and a half of work will suffice. It's not an impossible task. Now, I don't know how long her shift was, but if she had the time to make these ridiculous TikTok videos, she has the time to help out her husband and father-in-law. Do her part in building the house they will be living in. If she worked a 12-hour shift, I would sort of understand where she's coming from. Well, guess what? It's called being an adult. Sometimes you work all day, and when you get home, there would still be more work to do. It's part of life. What about her husband? She just confirmed that he's at work. I don't know what he does for a living, but have she considered his situation? He does work around the house with his father for many hours to build her dream house. Then he has to go to work to earn a living, only to come home and clean up because his lazy wife refused to pull her own weight in the marriage. Again, marriage is a partnership, 2 people working together to build a better tomorrow for themselves and their kids. She expects her husband to do all the work while she sits on the couch demanding to be treated like a princess. Let's move on to the next chapter of this saga, shall we?
So last night I did not clean the house. You guys really opened my eyes and made me see that like this was not my problem. It's not my thing. There's so much.
So, just based on the opening of this video, did she just actually told millions of strangers on TikTok an issue in their marriage before talking to her husband about it? What reasonable person would even do that? If anyone is having issues with their partner, they should talk it out with that said partner, not broadcast it in front of millions of strangers on the internet, especially if they haven't talked it out themselves. It's called communicating, and it's a vital part of any relationship. I mean, why would she even do this? To make her husband look bad? To get sympathy? Internet points? I don't know about you guys, but for me, that behavior is simply unacceptable.
I bitched my husband last night and
Okay, this is much worse than the first video. Let's listen to what she said again.
I bitched my husband last night and
I bitched to my husband. Absolutely no one wants their wife or husband to start yelling and harassing them the moment they walked in the door, especially after working to earn a living. After working on the house they are living in, only to come home to find a messy house because their partner is too lazy, only to find out later that their partner already broadcasted some silly nonsense about cleaning on TikTok without talking first. That is a major relationship ending behavior.
told him that I was really pissed off. And so I get home today and this is what I come home to. A fully cleaned house. They have a little bit of stuff right here, but that's fine. That's it. They organized all their tools and I didn't have to do a single thing. Either they got the message that was super disrespectful, or they think I'm completely incompetent and they won't ever ask me to do anything again. Either way, win for me.
No, they were not disrespectful. They only made a very valid and reasonable request. And what did she do? She grabbed her phone, made a TikTok to make her husband and father-in-law look bad. All your father-in-law and husband did was ask you to do your share of the workload in building your house. That's all they did. There's nothing disrespectful about that. And you know what, gentlemen, what I think is really disgusting about this video is this last line right here.
Win for me. Win for me.
Along with that creepy smile and laugh that she made, she was proud. Proud that she didn't have to do anything. Didn't have to lift a finger. Didn't have to contribute anything in the marriage. And based on her actions and behavior, this was not the first time she pulled a stunt like this. And I guarantee this will not be the last. Honestly, I can't help but put some blame on her husband. He should have seen these behaviors really early on, like, before marrying her. He should have kicked her to the streets. I can't entirely blame him either. Sometimes love, as cheesy as it sounds, really does make us blind and deaf. Now, let's check out the not so surprising conclusion of this trilogy.
This is the update. It's not a good one. It's not a fun one. It actually really sucks. But I'm going to keep it short and sweet. We had a long conversation a couple days ago, my husband and I, and we've come to the conclusion that the best thing for both of us is for this to end. So we are getting a divorce. We've been separated for the past couple days, obviously. We just have to put the legal actions into motion. But yes, we are getting a divorce.
Before anything else, she again just broadcasted personal drama for millions of strangers on TikTok. This is the view count of the 3 videos we are currently watching, by the way. So let's check it out. Almost 10 million views in total. The sad part is, the better part of those 10 million people agrees with this woman. This is what we're facing, gentlemen. The truth is, traditional households are much better for families. One parent works and the other is maintaining the household. Yes, sometimes this is not possible, especially right now that the economy really sucks. But I'm sure a lot of you watching this video has a decent enough income that can support a decent enough household. So let's look at another problem in my opinion, which is women like these. Yes, I am all for gender equality and I stand by that statement. The issues begin is when men are forced to uphold their traditional roles in being the financial providers of the household, while the women that wants a traditional role are being shamed, getting told that being a stay-at-home mother is bad. And the results of this are women that are similar to the lady in this video, lazy and entitled. The main financial provider working 12, 16-hour days, 6 days a week will not be able to clean, cook, and take care of the kids properly. That is why kids who grew up in broken families could sometimes have trouble as adults. We need a partner to help with the responsibility of maintaining that household, to make sure that our children will grow up to be kind, compassionate, and responsible adults. It all circles back to what I said in the early parts of this video. Marriage is a partnership between two people to help each other become the better versions of themselves, help each other to have a better tomorrow, not just for themselves, but for their kids. In fact, I don't even know why this woman's husband married her in the first place. Maybe he was tricked into marrying her, so that when they eventually divorced, she would be set for life, draining his bank account in alimony. But who knows? We don't know their entire story. And with that, I guess we will end the video here. As usual, if you even somewhat enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe to Patson to never miss a future upload. Stay strong.